Hello everybody, today we're going to do an A-set review on the Boba Fett Starship Microfighter, the number 75344 with 85 pieces. As you can see right off the back, this is the green stripe that stands for the Book of Boba Fett, and obviously it comes with a cool Boba Fett minifigure. Now coming up to the top of the box, you have Boba Fett there, gives you the name of the minifigure, which is pretty cool on the bottom, normal stuff, and then on the side we can see Boba Fett Starship just a closer look. And then in the back we just have one play feature, which is the flick fire missiles Boba Fett without his visor, which is pretty sad. We do have the thumb there, and then just his ship in general. But the weird part is it's called the Slave One. Obviously this is the second time they call it the Starship, so that's pretty disappointing. Now let's get into the box. Now obviously I do not like to use the thumb part, so I just cut it off with a flat screwdriver, and then we would open it. Okay, so apparently I broke off this, but it's fine. It's a small set, it could happen. Here we go. There's the instruction manual. Here it is, the terrible render of it. On Boba Fett's blaster, that's not apparently supposed to be in the front, so that's just a little weird. And apparently there's no numbered bags. And then in the back we just have more advertising, same as over here with all the new 2023 sets, which I will be doing reviews on, or you can see this one on my channel right now. And then it comes with 3 bags, as you can see. So that's going to be the inside of the box. And here we have the awesome Boba Fett minifigure, the only minifigure in this set, with the light green helmet armor, which is terrible, and then the jetpack there, terrible as well. Unless it's supposed to be like that. I don't know. I don't remember. But the chest armor is obviously the correct way, as you can see right there. If I just pull this blaster down, you can see it right there. It's just the correct way. It just does not line up with this. Why can't LEGO do it? I don't know. They're trying to take cheap routes when they're, like, so rich in money. Well, you do have the traditional arm printing, which you can see in the Palace set, as well as the leg printing, which is the same. But he does come with his same old blaster, which is cool. It comes with like Wrecker's blaster, and then just with a black lightsaber hilt there to make it a bigger gun, like seen in the movie, except in a different way. But nonetheless, he does come with his traditional face. So yeah, so just nothing new about this minifigure except for the antenna. And here is the Microfighter itself. Right off the back, you can tell about the terrible windshield piece here. I mean, there's just a big gap of like space in there, and that is the worst part of this build to me. I mean, it just looks bad. It's just like Boba Fett can just, like, if there's like a shootout, he could just, just die like that. But in the back, we do have the thrusters there, more detail. And then we have these small little wings. I mean, it just looks like a baby bird, the big body, but just like little wings. So that's kind of funny to me. Little wings for like a big chunky set. But, it's pretty cool. We do have the green there, standing for the Slave One. But in this set, it's called the Starship. But a cool play function here is that the flick fire missiles, you have to like add pressure to it in order for it to work. So because if you would just flick it, most likely it will not work. But you can just slide them in like that. I'll show you guys again. You can just slide it in like that. But if you try to flick it, yeah, that's like 2 times there. So it's gonna hurt a little bit, but nonetheless, it's a cool play function. And now to enter Boba Fett, this is how you do it. You just put him in a seating position, take off his blaster, open up the windshield piece, there's the cockpit, and then you have to slide him in there. You technically have to just put him in. There's like no specific way, but as you can see, he just barely fits. Like, wow. He can, like, if you can hear that, so like if you're like flying him around, you can hear just like wiggling in there, because there's no studs nor nothing in there to to like hold them. So yeah, that's also kind of a drawback if you're a kid. You're gonna be hearing that a lot. But nonetheless, this is a cool ship and minifigure. But if you do want to have Boba Fett wield his blaster inside the ship, it's just gonna look a little weird though, because in no other, I mean, other microfighters, yeah, they have their blaster, but just sticking out of the the cockpit, it's just a little weird. But they do advertise that in the instruction manual, not in the box, so that's a little weird there. You do have two options, but there is no place to set the blaster. Like, there's just nowhere. It's just a small microfighter. But yeah, you know, it's still a pretty decent ship. Well, everybody, that is gonna conclude our set review. I do recommend this set for you guys to get a cheap way to get a Boba Fett. Cheapest way, $10. You're not gonna get anything less than that. The build is also good, cool microfighter, except for the gap there. Flick fire missiles, I mean, they're good at a play function, but without them, it's gonna look really odd. The wings are cool, they're pretty funny because they're small. It's just a decent build for $10. And I'll see you guys in the next set review.